Welcome to the Switchblade Sisters Social Club. Yet another true crime podcast where two middle-aged friends exploit their worst fears for your entertainment. You're welcome.
For more information, find us on Instagram and Facebook or check out our website at www.switchbladesisterssocialclub.com. Audience discretion advised.
It's another week of the Switchblade Sisters Social Club. My name is Dee.
Hi.
Sorry.
And
We'll get this at some point. Who are you?
That's already going to make me laugh. Who am I? I'm Emma.
Who am I?
Yeah.
Zim Zimmer. Sorry. Okay.
Who's got the keys to my Beamer? I mean, it's a question I ask myself every day, to be fair. Where's my Beamer?
Yeah. And where are the keys? Oh, wait, I drive a Kia Picanto. All right, so today, I have to say, Emma, who we know loves Formula One, recommended to me that I watch Formula One Drive to Survive, and now I'm obsessed. I haven't properly watched the race yet, but so much so that I bought a new outfit, and Emma's like, "You're wearing a racing suit."
Yeah, it does look like a racing suit.
I subconsciously bought myself a racing suit, hoping to be picked up by Ferrari any day now.
Maybe we should ask them to sponsor us.
Waiting for the call, Ferrari. Other sponsors, other potential sponsors. Buzz balls. If you guys see these out and about in newsagents, they're amazing. This chili mango is what it's called. Chili mango cocktail. Fucking delicious. It's like basically a spicy marg. I have others. This is Point Star Martini. And I've just noticed on the back, which I love, woman owned.
Oh.
Cheers to you, ladies. We had an exciting week because last week we went to the International Women Podcast Festival. Speaking of women, speaking of vaginas, and it was amazing, wasn't it? It was so
really
interesting.
Was. Yeah.
So nice to be in a room full of just amazing, inspiring people. We probably didn't make the most of it because we were hanging out of our assholes, but
yes, we were.
We learned a lot. Our key takeaway was buy more jumpsuits, hence the racing suit, because there were some fabulous outfits and we had jumpsuit envy all day, didn't we?
Yeah, as you can hear, Max is very excited by that. I don't know if you can hear him barking in the background. He's like, yes, mummy, get some more jumpsuits.
He's like, great jumpsuit, Auntie D. Well done, you.
Yeah.
So just a shout out to Content is Queen. If you're in the podcasting sphere or if you're thinking about starting your own podcast, it's an amazing one aimed at, what I love about it is that it's very good for people with small to medium-sized podcasts. Some of the other podcast things that you go to are people trying to sell you a lot of stuff and also assuming that you've got a big budget or a huge team or whatever. And this is very much aimed at small to medium podcasts. So it feels much less overwhelming than some of the other things I've been to anyway. And it was Emma's first podcasting event type thing, wasn't it?
It was amazing.
So today it is your turn.
It is my turn.
Which means I can sit back and drink I keep on wanting to call them blue balls, but they're not, they're buzz balls. Over to you.
Do you know that Helen said that she literally had one of those and she was drunk?
I mean, it's 13.5%, which is fairly high, but there's something about the concoction that they've made that makes it go straight to your drunk zone. Because if I have two, I'm like, and I've just finished my first one almost. So let's see how we get on. Yeah,
you're on your way. Okay. So my case, I decided to do this case because it's located, well, where the person is from is really close to where I grew up in Kent. And it just made me laugh at the time. I mean, laugh is the wrong word to use completely, but I remember like at the age that I was at that time, and my mum being like, oh my God, don't go out in London. It's scary. You'll get murdered. You'll get raped, blah, blah, blah. And anyway, it actually turned out that I had to be more worried about a man that lived literally 4 miles from where I grew up. And my mum still lives. So yeah,
tell everyone where you lived.
So I live in I grew up in a tiny little village close to a town called Tinston in Kent. Wow. And this guy was living in a place called Appledore, which is the cutest little village. It's like got amazing pubs. It's like next to a river. Like it's antique shops galore. Like it's so cute. And yeah, you never know who's living right next door to you, do you? Don't need to worry about London murderers, village murderers.
Yeah,
so
Midsummer Murders is the vibe I'm getting.
Midsummer Murders.
Yeah.
So this guy, so his name is Antonio Emilia. So he was born in West Germany to a Polish father and German mother. And he grew up in displaced people camps until the age of 7. So he didn't have the best start in life. Let's put it that way. When he was 7, his family moved to the UK and they settled in Ireland. But his mum actually abandoned the family and in 1968. So he was born in 1954 and his mum left them in 1968. I'm not going to do the maths on that.
14.
Okay, good. So that's got to be hard, like, definitely. So, and in the 80s, he entered into a relationship with a woman that he'd first met as a teenager, and they had a son together. Unfortunately, that relationship broke down in 1987, and he had been working as a plasterer at the time. And then I don't know if there's a link between the relationship breaking down and this, but he basically started burglaring a lot. Is that the right word? Burglarizing, I think is the right word. Burgling. He was a burglar.
Why are you asking me? I'm foreign.
That's true. I don't know why. So in 1987, he robbed a post office at gunpoint and demanding £10,000. And he was caught by the police for doing this, and he was sentenced to 14 years in prison.
£10,000 in 87.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Like a bazillion now.
Yeah, if like post office would even have that amount of money. But
well, they used to give out people's pensions and stuff like that, so they probably did, right? People are always old people were always going to the post office for things, weren't they?
That's true. That is very true. He was released in 1996, and it was at that point he thought, oh no, I'll have a fresh start. So he moved from Ireland to Kent, and he settled in the village of Appledore, which is 15 miles away from Ashford, Kent. Ashford, Kent.
Trashford.
Trashford. Yeah. How do you Trashford?
Because I had a friend who was from Kent when I went to uni, and then she moved to Penge, and she was from Trashford.
I mean, that's what the locals call it. I call it Trashford. I spent many bad nights out in Trashford because it's I don't know if it's changed now, but certainly when I was growing up and I used to go out clubbing in Kales.
DM us if you went clubbing in Kales.
Yeah.
I want to hear. Every small town had their Kales, right?
Oh, 100%. I remember being really, really pissed off because I was 16 and I really wanted to go to this nightclub and they wouldn't let me in because I was 16. I was like, but I want to look older. Now I'm like really thankful I don't look my age. But then I was like, no, I want to look 18.
You get
But
to,
yeah.
what age is it that you stop wishing you looked older? I think 25, maybe.
Yeah, I was literally thinking 25.
At that point, you're like, nope, younger, younger, younger. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't
I'm
wanna look
happy.
my age.
I wanna look younger. I want people to think I act younger. Like, do you remember that time when the guy approached us and said he's looking for two mature ladies? And we were like,
It's so
that ain't
offended.
us. That ain't us, buddy. Good luck in your
Offended
search.
because age-wise, and offended because we are not mature.
Yeah, you are wrong on 2 counts.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
All right, so Kale.
So yeah,
Kale likes the fucking.
no, but it's with a
What?
C, so it's CALES.
All right.
So
Still
it's
weird.
always like going to Kale's. Woohoo!
We used to go to
No.
Crystal's in Watford sometimes. I think that was the same. Oh, fuck. Am I thinking is Crystal's the one in Slough in the office? I don't know. But it's that vibe, isn't it? That club in the
Yeah.
office. Yeah.
Yeah. So Appledore is also really close to a sort of village town that a lot of people may have heard of, which is Rye, and that's actually on the border of East Sussex. It's really famous. It's got cobbled streets. It's super cute. Like, it's literally 5 miles away from where I grew up, and
it used to be on the coast, didn't it? Because the sea went
Yeah.
out. And so it's got like a bit of a piratey smuggling vibe about it as well, doesn't it?
yeah, totally. Yeah.
So
and
cute.
it is really cute. And I think there's the Mermaid Inn, which like the
Yeah.
Queen stayed in and Pierce Brosnan stayed in. And I think when they were filming Dunkirk, George Clooney was all around that area, and got links.
Yeah. Name
Not
dropping.
really. Yeah. Like my dentist used to be in Rye, so
Yeah. Oh,
let's
fancy.
keep. Oh, and of course Paul McCartney. So I met Paul McCartney in the local shop near there as well. So
We should do
when
a
he was
little,
with me.
let's do a little getaway to Rye because I loved Rye and I'd love to go with someone who knows it
Yeah.
better. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Yeah.
We can stay at my mum's. It's all good.
Let's book a
Cool.
voucher.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Stay at
I'm
my
picking up
mum's.
for you. I've never even met your mum.
No, I know. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Right. Anyway, back to the case. So once he'd had this fresh start, he married, settling in Appledore, and he tried a string of odd jobs, and he even had a bric-a-brac stall in Rye, which is why Rye is also relevant. And there's so many cute bric-a-brac stalls, and I mean, I may have even gone to one of it, but that's scary. But anyway, but then eventually he got a job working on the railways. So it didn't take long for him to attack his first victim. I don't know why he kind of went from burglary to attacking women, but yeah, he attacked his first victim in November 2001 in Ashford.
I want to say that's probably the first victim we know about.
100%. There's definitely some shit that's gone on before this has happened, definitely. But even more fucked up, and this will become way more relevant, like when you hear about what he did, even after he was convicted, sorry, frog in my throat. Even after he was convicted, his wife stated that she still loved him and would still stay with him. Yeah.
Oh my God, that would be us. Date us.
I really fucking hope not. Oh my God. But we are that fucked up. That's sad but true. Anyway, so obviously when the investigation started, like the police spoke to his colleagues at the railway and everything else, and they recalled that he would brag about his use of prostitutes, although what later emerged is that he may well have actually been talking about his rape victims, not prostitutes. Yeah, not good. And then, because one colleague actually said that shortly before his arrest, so he was arrested for 7 rapes in the end. He had seen him at St Pancras station in London, and he had boasted that he had went with this young girl and she looks only about 12. So he was like weird because he had no type, as it were. Like his victims ranged from 12 to I think it's in their 60s. It's just like, oh,
So it's
actually
more the
10, not
opportunity.
12, 10.
Oh.
Yeah.
Guys,
like,
listen, I get that there's locker room chat, but then there's also confessing to crimes in a jokey way. Report your fucking colleagues when they tell you this shit. We've had
yeah,
so many
exactly.
cases. And like Wayne Couzens, where his nickname at work
Ugh.
in the police force with other police officers was the rapist.
It just beggars belief.
Report it to
It's
HR.
just yeah.
Out of curiosity.
I mean, I don't want to have to deal with that shit, but yeah, but do.
Yeah. If you, as an HR consultant, if you were in a company working in HR and someone came forward and was like, look, I'm just a bit concerned because this guy, we've given him the nickname the rapist, kind of jokey, but mainly because he talks about fucking small children. What would be the next stage?
I mean, I'd definitely investigate it. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, definitely, like, yeah. I've investigated people for a lot less. Let's put it that way.
Right?
It's
just
that
shocking
shit to me.
It's shocking to me when shit
Yeah.
like that comes out after the fact, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway.
So this is a prize guy. Like,
He
just
sounds like
yeah.
like a special kind of guy. Yeah.
Oh, 100%. So there was another case where he had driven to Birmingham. So obviously realized that people like were getting a bit sus. So expanded his area, and he kidnapped a 10-year-old girl at knife point before putting her through a 5-hour sex ordeal in his car. Yeah.
That poor girl.
And he suggested
But she survived it?
Yeah, but he suggested to one of his colleagues that the little girl might have deserved it. It's just like, yeah.
How are you telling your colleague about it at all?
Yeah, well, so basically, his colleague had just read a newspaper article about it, because it was obviously reported in the news what happened to, and he mentioned it to Antonio, not obviously realizing that he was talking to the guy that had done it. And he had said if that had happened to his child, he would kill the guy that had done it. And he had replied, maybe she deserved it.
Ugh, okay. So he didn't realize it was the one who'd done it. But I mean, still fucking twisted. So
twisted. So he also abducted a 10-year-old from outside a police-run youth club, raping and abandoning her in nearby woodland. But he made a crucial mistake. He didn't wear a condom. So the police got his DNA, and that would be what eventually trapped him. So in July of the same year, he struck again. But this time the woman was a 30-year-old woman from Earlswood in Surrey. And they started linking, because obviously, as I said, it's not usual for somebody to do like
have different types.
The victim range, of 10 to 30. And this woman, but the thing was that the method of attack was so similar. It's just fucking awful. So by September 2002, the police had identified the existence of this extremely dangerous serial rapist, who was so fucked in the head that after 1 hour after one of the attacks, he'd used the victim's mobile phone to ring her mother and taunt her.
Oh, I hate when they do that. We've had so many cases where it's next level. I mean, obviously, everything about them is awful, but it's just next level, just terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, horrendous.
I mean, he sounds like he hated women, and I think we can link it back.
I think this all back to his mum, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, like, just you're horrendous. You're a horrendous human being, and you obviously got serious mummy issues, but yeah. So he would approach his victims at speed from behind, and if a victim resisted, they were punched in the face, and he also carried a knife. He was dubbed the summer rapist and the trophy rapist, as he sometimes stole items of clothing having forced the victims to undress.
Hmm.
So he struck again and again in Surrey, Hertfordshire, and London, and on one occasion 2 women on the same day. And due to the area of his attacks, apart from Birmingham, he was dubbed as the M25 Rapist, which you may have heard of. So Kent and Surrey police launched a joint investigation called Operation Orb, and he was finally caught with the use of his DNA profiling. And once they had his DNA, they launched a public appeal for information, which resulted in a woman coming forward who expressed suspicion about her neighbour. So,
yes, girl.
yeah,
Report
exactly.
that shit.
Yeah,
Any creepy motherfucker.
absolutely. So they also released an e-fit of him, and that prompted 5,000 calls. Officers took a swab of DNA from him on November the 19th, and a DNA swab was carried out. Sorry, I got that bit wrong.
Go ahead. But
yeah,
he clearly creeped loads of people out because he was just boasting about and saying all kinds of weird shit all the time. So it's no wonder that people were calling in and being like, maybe you want to look at this guy.
Yeah, exactly. So I put together like a timeline of events for him. So his first attack was on the 15th of November 2001, and that was when a 10-year-old girl was kidnapped in Ashford and raped in Woodland nearby. On July 2002, so what are we, it's like 7-8 months later, a 12-year-old girl is raped in Bracknell, so that's obviously close to us here. And so he went on the 1st of July, the 12-year-old, the 11th of July, a 30-year-old woman raped in Earlsfield. 16th of July, so there's not long between these, 18-year-old is raped in Woking. 6th of August, so this is all 2002 now, 52-year-old woman is raped on Wimbledon Common.
Wow, he did get around. This is like all around the outskirts of London, basically, if you're not familiar with London.
7th of August, 26-year-old woman in Epsom. And 6th of August, 13-year-old girl is taken from her bicycle and raped in Woking. 16th of September, 22-year-old is attacked in Ripley, Surrey. But the attacker is bitten by her dog and ran off.
Yes, dog.
Yes. And then in 21st of November 2002, 10-year-old girl is raped.
I mean, he got around, and that was a lot in a short period of time. But also, I wouldn't be surprised if there was loads more that we just don't fucking know, or they didn't link.
Oh, 100%. Because, this is the shame that comes with rape as well. And like this whole thing about women deserving it and what you're wearing and all of that bullshit.
Also, it doesn't sound like that long ago, but it is also, it's like 5 minutes ago, but also almost 25 years ago, what we're talking about now. And it was a different time, us being like what we were teenagers at the time, it was totally different attitude, wasn't it? Like we've talked about this before, you were used to going out and getting sexually assaulted on the reg. Like it was normal to get grabbed, tits, ass, people rubbing up against you, getting assaulted in the street, in the tube, whatever. Like it was just fucking normal, And
I mean, I've had it done to me. I imagine you've had it done to you. Yeah, it's just like
full on vagina grabs. Normal, And if you say or do anything about it, then normally you're the one causing problems, right? So
did I ever tell you what I did?
Did I tell?
This is in Maidstone in Kent. Again, not Maidstone. Woo woo. I was in a nightclub and a guy just came up to me and just grabbed my boobs. Just like normal. I was like, what the fuck do you think you're doing? So do you know what I did? I grabbed his penis. Not in a nice way, in a way.
Oh, I remember a guy grabbing my ass and then grabbing my sister's ass, my little sister, and I turned around and slapped him and we got kicked out.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Because that was what happened, right? Like I said, you were causing problems. So, and that wasn't even out clubbing. That was at a pub, like midweek, drinks in the pub. So it was just normal. There was a lot of stigma against, obviously, and I'm sure there still is, against rape victims and whatever. And those are probably just the cases that they can confirm almost 100% were linked, right?
Yeah,
I mean, he was doing so many.
Oh, 100%. And I've been watching, I know I've gone on at you about this, but I've been watching on TV the real CSI. And anybody who's like interested in forensics and stuff like that, I highly recommend it. I think it was on BBC Two. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, it's on iPlayer. It's on iPlayer.
It is amazing. Like there was one about paedophilia and I couldn't bring myself to watch that one, but the rest of them, good old murder, that's fine.
Yeah.
But there was a couple of them they did on rape, and even the police officers were just talking about actually how horrendous it is when a guy pleads not guilty, to put the woman through all of that and have her whole character assassinated and everything. It's just
in front of her family, if they're coming to the court to support her. Oh, it's just awful.
It is horrendous. Like the law needs to change on that, because it's not right that a woman is, has to be victimized like that. It's just not. It's not on at all.
So awful.
But on this one, yeah, watch the real CSI. Honestly, it's amazing. So on the 4th of March 2004, Antonio was sentenced to 7 life sentences, which is great, with 8 years minimum at Maidstone. Oh, Maidstone.
Wait, Crown hang Court. On. 7 life sentences, 8 years minimum.
Yeah, I don't understand this shit at all. Like, I wish I did. Maybe someone who is in the know can explain it to us.
DM us if you can fucking explain how 7 life sentences might equate to 8 years minimum.
Yeah.
Unless he was like 103.
Yeah. So, no, he wasn't.
By the way, can I just say, another potential sponsorship opportunity, if you're wondering what I'm eating, it's What the Cluck chicken. Have you heard of this?
Only from you.
Yeah, so it's fake chicken. And like, I have to say, I've been vegetarian since I was like a teenager. And fake meats were disgusting back then. All we had was corn, and that was just like, whoa. And Linda McCartney sausages, which weren't that bad, but on the whole, we didn't have all of this whole range.
2 McCartney references in one.
2 episode. McCartneys in one. 2 separate McCartneys as well.
Yeah, I met her as well.
Did you? As well. Were they together?
Yeah, she was in the shop.
Oh, well, she made great sausages. But now obviously, like, I'm slowly opening myself up to the world of all these fake meats because they genuinely taste good. And I actually miss the taste of meat. I'm not vegetarian because I didn't like the taste of meat. And What the Cluck chicken, fucking delicious. So you can put it in a salad, you can put it in like a stir fry, pasta dish, whatever. It actually genuinely tastes like chicken. Look, I'm gonna show you a piece. So What the Cluck chicken, if you want to sponsor us.
It looks like cheese.
Because I'm lazy, a little bit drunk, and hungry. I'm just eating it straight out the pack.
Nice.
Yeah. So sorry, I keep on interrupting your murder story with food stuff.
It's absolutely fine. I really don't mind this. I mean, it pains me to give this guy airtime, to be fair, but
yeah,
we do what we do.
It's the nature of a true crime podcast, unfortunately. So.
It is. So this arsehole was imprisoned in Wakefield Prison in Yorkshire. And whilst he was in prison, a cold case came to light in October 2010. And off the back of that, he was charged with rape and indecent assault and buggery of a 29-year-old woman. And so it transpired that on Christmas Day in 1987 in Forest Hill, he had raped her, and he had to answer charges on this. So it's just, I'm happy for this, because I think it would have been really easy to have said,
He's in jail anyways.
He's already in jail.
But no, I think the reason why we want to pile up those charges, because if they ever appeal or get parole or get some reduced sentence on one, at least you got the other one. Do you know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
It matters. It really does fucking matter.
Yeah. So this came to light in 2010, and then in 2012 they did court proceedings against him, but actually at the Old Bailey. And yeah, she actually put forward a statement because I think unfortunately she had died, if I remember rightly. Not from any of this, but just she died unfortunately. And her widower actually testified at court as well.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Sorry, but your wife has passed away and you've got to then testify in court.
I know.
About her rape.
And to make it even worse, when he testified at the Old Bailey, he said that his wife had told him that she had heard him, as in her husband, pass by them when the rape was occurring. Don't know that all the details. To be fair, it's so grim. I didn't want to go into all of the details, but she hadn't been able to call out to him because Antonio had like put his hand over her mouth and threatened to kill her if she called out. But he was found guilty of that rape, indecent assault and sexual assault, and sentenced to a further 12 years in prison. But this is good. Well, kind of. He actually died in prison on the 8th of March 2018 at the age of 63. And apparently he suffered from a heart condition and his death wasn't considered suspicious. But I know that guys that rape 10-year-olds aren't going to go so well in prison, are they? They don't tend to like them too much.
He would not have had a good time in there. And how long was he in prison then? From 2012?
So he was...
No.
He was convicted in... Let me just double check. 2004. So they arrested him in 2002.
And then he died when?
2018.
I'm just trying to work out how many years he got fucked in the ass by other prisoners.
Enough, I think, is fair to say.
At least 16. At least 14, maybe 16. Okay.
Yeah. So that is the M25 Rapist. And as I said, when we do our little road trip, I will take you to Appledore, I will take you to Rye, I will show you my little village and you will see how close it is.
We'll do some nice little pictures of those adorable places. It'll be proper Midsummer Murder vibes.
Yeah, we will, definitely. And yeah, so I didn't need to worry about living in London and getting murdered by a taxi driver.
In your mum's defense, I don't think he did very much close to home, did he?
But I think I was too old for him, because at that point he was going for 10-year-olds.
It sounds like he was more opportunistic rather than having a specific type. It was more about opportunity. Well, that was fucking disgusting. Thanks, Emma.
Sorry. So I should also say as well, so my sources for that were the Guardian newspaper and the Bible, that is Wiki.
Wiki. University of Wiki.
Yeah,
exactly. I always call it the University of Wiki because I went to university, and I remember one lecturer who always used to refer us to Wikipedia, and it's like, wow, really glad I'm getting into all this debt when you're just referring us to Wikipedia.
Did they also know that anybody can update Wikipedia?
Yeah.
Like literally anybody can.
I remember once we were in Mexico, and I don't know whether it's still up there, but we decided to change what you would call a term for a group of geckos, and fuck knows what we decided to change it to. I can't remember what a group of geckos is called, but for a little while it was whatever bullshit came into our mind. That time we got drunk on fucking tequila and mezcal. Someone had eaten the worm And I think they were the one with the wiki account. So caution with Wikipedia. We love Wikipedia. But maybe check your sources.
Yeah, check your sources, basically.
And if you're paying for a fucking degree and your tutor refers you to Wikipedia, tell them no.
No.
You tell me the answer or give me a better source. I really hurt my hand there. On that note, we're going to take a break. Okay? Because you need more Prosecco to catch up with me.
I do. You could see, yeah.
All right, off we go for break time. Mwah.
Okay.
Dating with Dee and Emma.
Where are all of our bloody applications? Come on, people.
We have a bit of a dearth, but we do have one today. But for the love of fuck, even if it's a joke, just do it to make us feel better.
Exactly.
Please.
You have to give us a bloody complex. Seriously.
Don't make us beg. Oh my God.
I think we kind of just did that.
But please, on a serious note, please just fill in our fucking forms. Links in the bio, links on the fucking website. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we do have one application today. You want me to tell you?
Go for it.
It's from
Is it
Mule.
for you? Shock.
No. It's worse than that. It's for either.
Either. Oh, come on, people. Come on.
When I ask the age, he does say too old for either of you. But
I mean, that's presumptuous.
I would like to, it's probably too old for you, but
Oh, 100%.
I think whatever the answer is, we would review when we realize that in his fridge is Prosecco and chocolate wine.
I mean, I want to marry this guy already.
I'm interested.
Yeah. Is this going to be the first guy we fight over?
Maybe. No, but maybe he'd be okay with both of us. Can you maintain both of us, Mule? Do you
I mean,
have
no one.
I feel like a throuple situation would actually be easier on the guy because we'd get most of what we needed from each other.
Yeah.
And then a penis. So do you have any royal blood? No, but I can potentially get some if needed. I like that. Resourceful.
Yeah.
You want some? I'll get it. I'll do that for you. Perfect first date. A Jack the Ripper tour followed by drinks at a speakeasy bar.
Oh.
Actually, that's lovely. Weird fact about you. I was the 1989 KP Disco's Haven Holidays dance champion, dancing to Jump by Crisscross, if you're wondering.
I mean, I rate that so highly. I can't even tell you. Like, this guy's getting a 10 out of 10 already.
Right? Some things you like. Tattoos, beans on toast. Winning.
Sweet.
Winning.
I mean, can I just check? This isn't your dad, right?
It's not my dad. I know my dad is definitely too old for you. What are you watching on TV right now? McMahon. Can I just give a shout out to McMahon? Amazing show. If you ever watched any wrestling, and even if you didn't, I'm trying to get Emma to watch it. Even if you've never watched wrestling, I feel like it's entertaining enough. You know, and it's definitely true crimey enough for our audiences.
I'll add it.
Last time you cheated on your taxes for the whole time of my self-employed working life.
Respect.
Yes. Anything else we should know about you? You guys are brilliant, and it's unfathomable that either of you are single.
Oh. Do we know who this guy is?
Mule. No. But we love you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for being a nice person.
Going back to our rating system that we forget all the time, but I think 10 out of 10.
Oh, no, he gets 100% 10 out of 10.
Just for the crisscross, innit?
Well, yeah.
Crisscross.
Make you jump, jump.
Jump. Crisscross, tattoos, and beans on toast, winning. And
Wait, you're also forgetting Prosecco and chocolate wine.
chocolate wine. Like the fact that this man knows what we want.
Yeah.
And even the fact that if we wanted royal blood, he would source it for us. Yes, that's a man.
Okay, the bar has been set.
Mule, you set the bar way up. Before, the bar was, please don't shit on us. Literally. And now it's like, you better
figuratively and literally.
Now the bar is, you better have fucking chocolate wine in your fridge for us. And Prosecco.
I mean, that's dating both of us, because then you're happy with the chocolate wine, I'm happy with the Prosecco.
Yeah,
I mean, I would be happy with either.
To be honest, though, if you're dating Emma, I will be round a lot. And vice versa. So even if you are picking one of us to date, you basically have two of us to keep happy. So get used to that. Come on if you think you're man enough for that. Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
No. So yeah, there you go. We've got a 10 out of 10. If you think you can beat that, good luck to you.
We're putting the challenge out there.
But Mule, we're reaching out, because if you're serious,
yeah,
I'm free anytime.
Me
For this
too.
guy?
Well,
yeah.
If you can fit in with my bulldogs, then I'm free.
All right, so that was absolutely a lovely way to finish, because now we know there are guys that will provide us with our alcohol if need be. And I can't wait for next week. So I think it's time to say goodbye to our sexy listeners.
So sexy.
And if you are a sexy listener, why not get yourself a sexy listener t-shirt? Because that's some of our merch.
Oh, before we go, I would like to do a shout out to an amazing girl that I've discovered on Instagram this week.
I know what you're going to say.
Check out DJ Gabby. I actually just need to double check her Instagram profile, because like she is just
Gabby.
so awesome. She is, I think she's like kids DJ something.
Can we make a promise now? When DJ Gabby is legal enough to play at an actual club, we go. The minute she's playing an actual club, yeah. Maybe we even do one of our meetups, a Switchblade Sister Social Club meetup at a club where DJ Gabby is playing. I'm gonna fucking send her merch. That's what I'm doing.
I mean, she is awesome. Yes, her Instagram profile is DJ_Gabby_. She's like
spell
10
Gabby,
years old.
Spell Gabby. Spell
Oh,
Gabby.
sorry, GABI. She's based in Spain. She is like 10 years old, and I came across her profile randomly. She is fucking, or like, I wish I had been as cool as her when I was 10 years old. She's so cute.
We're not as cool as her now.
No, that's true.
I've never been as cool as DJ Gabby.
Me either. But she's like this little 10-year-old girl based in Spain. She's got, like, her parents have obviously bought her this amazing like DJ deck, which is awesome. But the music is 90s hip hop, R&B. It's fucking awesome. Please check her out if you're into that kind of music. And she just loves it. You can tell she loves it.
A little request. If you do have children, if you've made that life choice, teach your child.
Oh, you're not talking about me. You're talking about our sexy listeners. Okay.
Our sexy listeners. Yeah. If you have children,
I'm not gonna.
Teach them a really fucking cool skill. Make them either kickbox, street dance, DJ like DJ Gabby, something entertaining for the rest of humanity.
Karting, so that it can go into Formula 1.
I thought you said farting. I was like, no,
that's not a skill.
That's reason 800,000,023 that we don't have children, because of the fucking noxious gases.
I mean, I get enough of that from Mabel, to be fair.
Yes. So teach your kids something awesome to make them entertaining at dinner parties.
Yeah.
Potentially make you rich even in the future.
Check out DJ Gabby. Honestly, she is, I guarantee you, she's going to be bigger than Calvin Harris.
DJ Gabby, I just want to say we absolutely adore you.
We do.
And I said that
You
without
rock.
swearing so that I can make it into a little snippet and actually send it to a 10-year-old. We love you, DJ Gabby.
We love you. I mean, you can't listen to our podcast because it'll give you nightmares, but we still love you.
It will give you nightmares and it will teach you too many words that you're not allowed to know at your age. But we love you, DJ Gabby. Mwah.
Yeah.
All right. Sexy listeners, go check out DJ Gabby. That'll be a nice way to lighten the mood after the horribleness of the rapist. And guys, fill in the fucking form. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you? Do you not want to date us? We're fucking adorable.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah. And we'll see you next week.
Mwah. Love you.
Bye. Bye. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.